See how there you go. And we're live here at the Heat, Covington, Louisiana, getting ready for this powerhouse matchup, Santa Maula Gators versus St. Paul's Wolves. St. Paul's coming off a loss last night, 2-0 to Crosstown, rival of Santa Maula, Dutchtown. So
the Griffins.
Yeah, the Griffins. Shout out to them. So
that one was a tough pill to swallow, only because you lose a 2-0 ball game in a night where 18 out of the 21 outs that you can make were relatively competitive balls. They had to make outs on all of those. We hit a lot of line drives, a couple balls right at guys, and that's just the nature of the game. You got to hang with them sometimes. But today's a new day. And for a lot of cases, you hope that some of these hitters don't necessarily change the approach too much, because those balls were hit. We had a lot of line drives. So hopefully we just come out and brush off the loss last night and see what we can do today.
Be interested to see, if you think about it, 2 broadcasts ago, Mick comes up to us and says, I would like to start a game off 4-0.
Right.
I don't know if y'all remember that, right?
Yeah.
So we really haven't had that, so I'd be really interested in getting off to a quick start. We're going to see a little bit of a different lineup.
Yep, mix it up again,
right? Just to see what's working. But again, I think last night you're absolutely right. We were lining balls, we were squaring balls up, and what we didn't have that we've had in the past are the consecutive hits. Right. So it wasn't boom, boom, boom.
Sure.
And so we just really couldn't get going. They did a good job. Yep. On the mound, guy threw a code. Did he throw a complete game?
He did.
Yeah.
In fact, the score was 3-0.
Yep.
3-0. I said 2-0. It should be 3-0.
Yeah.
3-0, and Monso.
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
Mayo.
No, Monso. There was a Mayo, but Monso was a pitcher. Number 16 did go complete game. I want to thank our sponsor for our pregame show, St. Tammany and Oxnard Health Systems. Also the sponsor of our WPBN streaming deck up here. Mike Arnold, Jeff Winchester, Jeff Russo in the booth.
Yeah.
Cameras on. So we got
Connor Russo.
Connor
Russo
helping us produce future St. Paul Wolf next year,
he got
right?
his letter this week, so congratulations, Connor.
Yeah,
So,
nice, Connor.
Yeah.
So,
congratulations to all of those future St. Paul's Wolves that are out there who got their acceptance letters last week. Was it last week?
Yeah.
Last week,
and I think the thing is, you can see kids like to be involved in sports, not in every way, right?
Yep.
And so he's been following Matthew this whole time and been videotaping, all of his at-bats and things like that, and, just progressing into something here. So there's something for everybody.
There's
here,
a lot of
right?
opportunities in digital media for sports. It's a lot of opportunity.
Absolutely.
Yep. So I want to thank all the guys over in Gonzales, Santa Maula fans that are watching. Got a few in the stands today. They're still trickling in, but send out that YouTube link, tagged you on Twitter, and
for those Santa Maula fans that are watching. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. And you can go to either one of those and kind of get engaged with the broadcast. We really do appreciate the fan engagement, especially all those fans out there that are critiquers.
Yeah, tough crowds out there
We really do
sometimes.
Appreciate all of the quote-unquote constructive criticism that we wind up getting.
I felt better about myself going to bed last night. I don't know about you.
I did.
Yeah.
We got a lot. It was kind of like somewhat getting having that post-game speech, but we're hearing it from everybody out in the ether right now.
Exactly.
But
keep it coming.
we do apologize if there might be a last name mispronunciation. So by all means, feel free.
And more play-by-play. We'll make sure we get more play-by-play as well. Sometimes we get caught up in our stories.
Yep.
So we will definitely continue to and Mike tries. But when you and I get started,
we get going. There's a lot of stories. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about the game.
Yeah.
You wind up getting so many experiences.
This isn't a bad one. This is good.
With so many different people, and it's just lifelong memories.
Yeah.
And those are the beautiful things that you have the ability to talk about.
And the turn in the page side of it, like when we woke up this morning.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful day. I couldn't wait to get to the ballpark. Right.
That's
so I went and watched Emma's soccer game before this, and me and Connor left at halftime. And then we were over here. So,
and we're in a tournament right now. So we had a game earlier, starting about 10 o'clock. Slidell and North Lake Christian. Slidell got the win 10-0, I believe, was the final score.
10-0.
Local school, North Lake Christian.
That's who we're right out of the chute with in district, if I'm not mistaken.
Slidell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That is right.
Yep.
So, shout out to the guys over at Walk-Ons. Jason, the gang, just shot me a picture of one of their camera TVs at the bar.
There you go. So Connor, it's working.
Yep. So. So we're always on live. Look at Connor throwing the walk-ons graphic up. Thank you to those guys.
On cue. Look, he's a natural.
Yep. So
Chip, where you at, Chip?
Yeah.
Yep. So if you click it again,
look
Connor,
at the young guy kind of taking out, the veteran guy.
So, but also want to thank our official sponsor of the pregame show, St. Tammany and Oster. That's always up there, so you don't have to click anything. So thank you to all those guys over there. We'll thank the rest of our sponsors once we get the game started live. But let's go ahead and go through the lineups here. We'll start with the visiting Santa Maula Gators over at Ascension Parish. So leading off for the Gators, number 25 at third base, Amity Lee.
Do we have
batting second? Your first baseman, number 1, Slade Zepahar. And actually, the leadoff guy is Lee Amity, not Amity Lee. Sorry about that. Batting third for the Gators at second base, number 6, Josh Denton. Batting cleanup, the catcher, Reggie Abair, number 8. Batting fifth, designated hitter, batting for the pitcher, Braden Curriger, number 20. Batting sixth for the Gators, playing right field, number 7, Aaron Day. Batting seventh, the center fielder, Cole Poirier, number 10. Batting eighth, number 9, the shortstop, Evan Bourgeois. And then batting ninth, the left fielder, number 4, Reed Brignac. On the mound for the Gators today, we have Dallas Moran, the pitcher, number 29. I think I got all the names right.
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Minutes.
I mean, Zepahar was the only one, but everything else pretty easy Louisiana names. So
send them on, people. Hey, let them know. Let Mike know.
Tweet us, text us.
A+, D-.
Yeah.
Let them know.
So
all right, for the Wolves, we got Cade Anderson's going to be on the mound today, followed by Cade Lanew's going to be at second base. Steven Spalita is going to be in the 3-hole behind the plate, followed up by the big Puma, Matthew Russo at first base. Cooper Winchester's going to be in left field, hitting fifth. Trent Miami. See, we even have trouble with our.
Or if you're at, is it Denny's or Shoney's or is Eggs over Miami?
Miami, that's right.
Where's that at? Waffle House? Or
I forget which one it was. One of them. Hitting seventh, we got Hunter Corraz. He's going to play third base. In the 8th spot, we got Aiden Barrios in right field. And in the 9-hole, we're going to have Logan Pontiff, who's going to be DHing for the center fielder, Reed Gallagher.
Yep, so Reed back out there in center field.
Yep,
a lot of speed.
Covers tons of ground. It's one of those exciting players to watch.
Can he also courtesy run as a guy being DH for?
I don't think so. I
don't know high school rules on that.
Yeah.
I think it like if we were a U-Trip or anything else, I think you can because you're
that I'm not sure of, only because, I thought the courtesy runner was only for the pitcher and the catcher.
Yes, but if I will find out.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure he'll be.
If anybody has the answer out there.
Yep.
Out in the
Cameron Lewis, if you're watching.
Yep.
Jack Cresson, I'm sure he knows.
Pronounced Zephyr.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay.
Cool.
Thanks, Eric Billingsley.
Yep. Zephyr.
For letting us know. So Zephyr. Slade Zephyr. Okay.
Zeppuhar.
Nice.
Zephyr.
All right. Well, see, listen, we're coachable.
Yeah. Barely, but we are.
Just don't tell our wives, because sometimes it's really selective hearing. We know what they want, but we just, we'll get to it later, right?
Yeah.
But no, last night's game, it's that one was a little bit tough, mainly because you felt like you had a lot of success, a lot of good approaches, but we just didn't have much to show for it.
Not yet. Good. Yep.
So we had. Trying to remember who was on the mound for us. It was
started off with Kiami.
Yeah, started out with Kiami.
He went 5 innings and an AO came in.
That's right.
And and then Sherwood.
He started off great. I believe it or not. I mean, some of
a lot of ground balls.
A lot of ground balls. And the runs that were produced were on a couple ground balls that wound up getting through the infield and making it to the outfield. So it's not like they were driving the ball into the gaps and whatnot. I mean, we had 1 or 2, but for the most part, he was doing a good job keeping the ball down.
Yep. So Wolves still warming up out there in their pregame gold. Looks like they're going to be wearing the white pinstripes again from the other night when Kiami hit a walk-off grand slam.
Yep.
against Destrehan. So big night there for Kiami. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and take a commercial break. Thank our sponsor, St. Tammany and Ochsner, and we'll be right back after this message.
There's a place on the North Shore where children feel right at home. Our highly specialized partnership provides them the most comprehensive pediatrics. Together, we offer extensive capabilities for everything from a simple checkup to specialties like cardiology and urology. So, while they have so far to go in life, all they need is right here. Ochsner Hospital for Children at St. Tammany Parish Hospital. Advanced care for kids of all ages. There's a place on the North Shore where children feel right at home. Our highly specialized partnership provides them the most comprehensive pediatrics. Together, we offer extensive capabilities for everything from a simple checkup to specialties like cardiology and urology. So, while they have so far to go in life, all they need is right here. Ochsner Hospital for Children at St. Tammany Parish Hospital. Advanced care for kids of all ages.
And we're back live at the Heap St. Tammany Ochsner pregame show, getting ready for this matchup between Santa Maul and St. Paul's. What's the official name of this tournament? It's going on all over.
I think it's the St. Tammany Individual Invitational Classic.
Yep, because I know games are going on all over the parish. Holy Cross had a doubleheader yesterday or 2 days ago at Covington. They played Santa Maul yesterday. I think final score was like 10-2 or something. Santa Maul beat Holy Cross. I saw it on Facebook.
That had to be a good game because you got two powerhouse programs right there.
Yep.
One being Holy Cross under Andy Cannizzaro, who's doing an incredible job with those guys over there. And Santa Maul has always been strong. I can remember them being one of the toughest teams that we played back in the early mid 90s, mid late 90s. I want to say we lost in 94, my freshman year, back when the state championship was still played at Denham Springs. We wound up getting knocked out by St. Amant in the semifinals.
Yep. And at that time, you only had two schools there, East Ascension and Santa Maul. This was before Dutchtown. So I mean, a ton of baseball guys going through both of those schools. So thank you, St. Tammany and Ochsner. Look at this. We got all kind of food coming up here.
You got to love being in the booth,
So
man.
Pastalaya coming up.
Pastalaya coming in here.
Oh, Coach Hawthorne bringing another one. Thank you, Coach.
You got it. This is awesome.
So they're keeping us fat and happy up here in the St. Tammany Ochsner WPBN streaming deck. Had walk-ons the other night. Got a new menu at walk-ons.
Ooh.
Yeah, Jason just texted me a bunch of stuff. I'm going to kind of see what we got.
Yeah, but I think that's supposed to be on the down low.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, he told me last night. He's like, "Hey, we got some surprises coming out next week."
Oh yeah, we're not supposed to announce it.
Yeah.
So I do know one, and I'll say it because we broke the news the other night. The pulled pork's coming back. They're gonna have pulled pork tacos, pulled pork on your waffle cheese fries.
Oh really?
Which is a huge plus.
Uh-oh.
So excited about that. So. Thank you to St. Tammany and Ochsner, official pregame sponsor of the St. Tammany Ochsner pregame show here for WPBN at Heap Field in Covington. Getting ready for this matchup, Santa Maul versus St. Paul's. Should be a good game. So Santa Maul is going to be pretty tough.
Yeah.
So
no, they got a good program for sure.
Yep. So.
Bunch of exciting players over there.
All Santa Maul fans watching at home, if you want to, text us, tweet us, message us, whatever venue you're watching it through, any information about some of these players, if they're committed anywhere, if any of them, play for Knights Nation, one of our sponsors, let us know about that. Jack Crescent, if you're watching, if you got any guys on the Santa Maul program you want to give a shout out to, text Jeff or myself. And let us know.
We're trying to pull up the live feed right now.
You are?
No. Yes. By all means, Travis, send someone from St. Amant up here and help us figure out what we're doing wrong.
Yeah.
So they say, he says we got to get someone from St. Amant to help him with the first two names. Yep. We will take all the help that we can get. That's for sure. Appreciate the feedback.
Well, you got a Zachary Bronco and a Rummel Raider trying to pronounce words, and we pronounce them completely different on each side of the state. So, but Santa Maul's right in the middle. So,
right. So we introduce the starting lineups right here.
So we're going to go ahead and wrap up the St. Tammany Oster pregame show. Thank you to those guys. And we'll be right back. We're going to with a word from our sponsor. And we'll be right back.
There's a place on the North Shore where children feel right at home. Our highly specialized partnership provides them the most comprehensive pediatrics. Together, we offer extensive capabilities for everything from a simple checkup to specialties like cardiology and urology. So, while they have so far to go in life, all they need is right here. Auctioner Hospital for Children at St. Tammany Parish Hospital. Advanced care for kids of all ages.
And we're live here at the Heat, getting ready for this matchup, Santa Maul versus St. Paul's. Go ahead and thank our main sponsor, Avala, scoreboard sponsor. Get their official scoreboard up there on the screen. So thank you to Avala for our official scoreboard sponsorship. Connor, if you want to throw the next camera up on there so you can cut back and forth.
I want to thank Eric Billingsley again
Yep.
for correcting us on the pronunciation of
Amadei.
Yeah, no, it's Amadei.
Amadei. Lee Amadei leading
Lee
off.
Amadei. Appreciate that.
So leading off for the Gators, playing third base.
That way, if Mama or Grandma's listening, they're going to come over here and want to hatchet us. Saying the name wrong.
Jeff Winchester in the booth today for WPBN.
That's right.
Yeah.
Winchester.
Yeah.
As my father-in-law.
So
aptly put.
Winchester.
That Winchester boy.
Cade Anderson on the mound for St. Paul's. Sophomore, LSU commit, lefty. Got Matthew Russo over at first base. Cade Lanou, second base. On the left side of the diamond, you got Hunter Koras at third base. And looks like Trent Kayemi at shortstop. Cooper Winchester, number 9, the freshman over in left field. Reed Gallagher in center field. And looks like, was that Spencer out there?
No, that's Barrios.
Barrios out in right field. So, and Steven Spalita, sophomore Texas A&M commit behind the plate. So, getting ready for this action here.
Wind's blowing in a little bit.
On.
See those flags are coming in, so
put that one on there.
Probably more low line drops will be beneficial for these guys today.
Yep.
Let's see how aggressive Cade is out the chute.
Yep.
I mean, talk about probably the most impressive prep 1 week performance.
30 strikeouts.
Hard to beat 30 strikeouts in 1 week. And he's going right at him with a fastball, first pitch.
First pitch cut by Amadei, number 25, fouled it off for a strike.
That would be 0 balls and 1 strike for those who are wanting to know what the count is.
Yeah. 0-1. Hard hit ball right at Gallagher, backtracking.
Yep, and he's got it.
For the first out. That's a line drive out to Reed Gallagher out there in center field. We 1 out here in the top of the first, and that's going to bring up Slade Zephyr, first baseman, number 1.
You know, we talked about this. We talked about this last week when we watched Cade go out there in his previous start, and you know, as dominant as his fastball has been, and it has been pretty dominant because he's really only thrown a handful of breaking balls.
Ball 1 low. It's going to be 1-0 to Zephyr.
You know, the interesting thing is like, all right, how are we going to start mixing in some pitches, some different pitches, if we wind up having good at-bats against the fastball, which we've seen just now, 2 hard line drives out of 4 pitches.
Yep. So Zephyr gets a base hit to right field on a 1-0 count from Anderson. It's going to bring up number 6, Josh Denton, the second baseman, 3-hole hitter. Anderson's got a pretty good move to first, Jeff. Another hard hit line drive right to Lanou, line drive. Yep, doubles it up back to Russo. That's going to end the top of the first inning. And with that, we're not even going to go to a commercial break. That happened so fast. We're going to kind of talk about it. Yep. So.
And you know what? To be honest with you, that's a sign right there to let you know, hey, these guys are going to come out swinging the bats. They look like they're straight fastball hitters. So the ability to go in there and start maybe mixing in some breaking balls early in the count, early in the game. Although you can't argue with the fact that you threw all fastballs right there and then you get 3 up, relatively 3 up, 3 down.
Yep. So we'll instead of going to commercial break first anywhere, thank some of our sponsors. I want to thank Knights Nation. Jack Kress and those guys, nationwide travel ball organization, one of the tops in the country.
Absolutely.
A lot of guys on both teams here. We're going to text Jeff and see what Knights guys are on
Jack.
Santa Mall.
Yeah.
But a lot of, I'm sure they have a lot of guys on Santa Mall's team, just like they do on St. Paul's and kids all over the Southeast. So shout out to Knights Nation. Thank you to those guys. Want to also thank In-N-Out Urgent Care. 4 locations: Covington, Madisonville, Mandeville, Metairie, and Uptown. Thank you to David and all those guys over there at In-N-Out Urgent Care. Next up, Top Velocity, our official game day sponsor last night.
They're definitely getting their money's worth this year so far.
Yep. Our official strikeout sponsor of the 2021 season. So thank you to Brent Porcio, Dr. Pat McNeil. They were in the booth last night for several innings. A lot of good stuff happening at Top Velocity. Have a movie being made about one of their guys working out with them.
Yep.
We learned Dr. Pat's going to be played by Joe Pesci.
Yeah, it's very interesting the approach that they have in regards to trying to use the scientific data to really help drive performance enhancement.
Yep.
It's one thing right now that I think it's kind of a hot topic. There's a lot of people diving into the details.
Yep.
And just like you dive into the details of mechanics, either pitching, hitting, infielding, whatever, there's so many details that seem to be overlooked when it comes down to simply just strength development.
Yep. Also want to thank Walk-Ons, Jason, the gang over there, official walk sponsor and home run sponsor. So
shout out to everyone at Walk-Ons if you're listening.
So on the mound for the Gators, number 1, Dallas Moran, going to be leading things off here to Cade Anderson, number 11, the pitcher for the Wolves. I can't. What am I looking at?
The bottom.
Amade.
Amade.
They told us that earlier, didn't they?
Yeah, but I think we were saying it wrong again.
Well, I said Started Cade off with a strike. Now it's 1-1 count. Second pitch ball low. This is the first time I've seen Cade not come out of the box swinging on the first or second pitch. This is the deepest he's gotten all season, 2-1 here. Fouled off. Make it 2-2 to Anderson.
He runs well, so if he can just maybe get something on the opposite side of the field, there's a good chance that he can leg out an infield single.
Yep. Good take by Anderson on that 2-2 fastball. Is going to make it a full count here in the bottom of the first. Scoreless. Santa Maula versus St. Paul's. All-speed pitch. Anderson stays back. High fly ball. Right field, camped out right under, and that's the first out of the bottom of the first inning. Hit it over there to Aaron Day in right field for Santa Maula. It's going to bring up Cade Lanou, second baseman, just had a double play line drive in the top of the first hit to him.
I think Mick is still trying to figure out, what combinations work well with, what we have to work with this year. And we've seen the lineup kind of get shuffled almost pretty much every game. I don't know if we've seen the same lineup.
Fouled straight back by Lanou.
I don't know if we've seen the same lineup 2 games in a row.
No, we have not.
I'm sure there's some method to the madness there.
Oh, yeah.
But, he's just trying to – it's early.
Just mixing
playing
it up.
Some good teams, trying to figure out, what combinations work.
Yep, fastball low makes it a 1-1 count. And honestly, 1 through 9, and there's even – let's just throw 2 more guys in there. 1 through 11, you can put them anywhere.
Sure.
Yeah. Anderson fits great in that leadoff spot, but after that, and Russo at that 3 or 4, after that, you can put – Lanou's been everywhere from 9, 8, all the way up to 2 now.
Right.
So you can really mix it up. Winchester moved up to the 5 spot. I think he was 8 the other day, 7. He's hitting the ball hard, looking for something to drop. Everybody's barreling it up. So good take by Lanou. Lays off that fastball a little bit up in the zone, makes it 2-1 count here. Good take there. Actually, that's a walk-ons walk. Thank you to Walk-Ons, our official walk sponsor for the 2021 season. Go see Jason, the gang. New menu coming out Monday.
Yes,
so
Monday.
2 days. Only thing I got a sneak peek on was the pulled pork.
Yeah.
So go get the Krispy Kreme bread pudding. Everything is great. So
Krispy Kreme bread pudding.
So that's going to bring up Steven Spalita, the catcher.
Steven's been swinging the bat well lately. He barreled up a ball last night.
Yep. Take strike 1 on the inside corner, making it 0-1. Lanou on first base, getting the lead. Moran looking over at, going to pick off over to keep him honest. Oh, 0-1 count to Spalita. Slide step from Moran. Ground ball off the mound.
Oh, that's
gets
a
the
tough
first
break.
out. Trucks revving up in center field, and Spalita speed's easily going to beat out that fielder's choice there. So, so that's 1 out, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning.
Good range by the shortstop right there, working up the middle and being able to compose his weight shift taking him away to second base.
If it doesn't hit the rubber there, it's probably a base hit straight up the middle, right?
Probably.
Yeah. So Spalita's going to get a courtesy runner. So bringing up number 23, Matthew Russo, first baseman.
The big Puma.
Yep, the big Puma. First pitch swinging for a strike.
Looked like an off-speed pitch there, which
Yep.
obviously they've done their homework. They know how Matthew can handle a fastball, and at the shoot. Typically you don't see him pitching him backwards in the first inning, but in this instance, I'm sure Amant knows Matthew pretty well. Seen him over the last several years, and they probably know his MO.
Yep, he takes ball 1. 1-1 count to Russo, a little bit up in the zone. Another good take by Russo. Going to make it 2-1 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Got a runner on first base. See what Russo can do with this pitch.
Ooh.
Another big cut.
Looks like a changeup right there.
Yep.
Seems like he's pitching him backwards. So in aggressive hitting counts, he's going soft. Getting Matthew to swing through it.
So 2-2 count to Russo. Moran gets the sign. Hard hit ground ball. That's going to get through for a base hit. Runners round in second. Holds up.
Okay.
So now we got first and second with that base hit from Russo. Going to bring up the freshman left fielder, number 9, Cooper Winchester. Switch hitter, batting from the left side today versus Moran. Only seen him bat righty once, I think, so far, right, Joe?
Yeah, I'm not going to say he's under any pressure, but I did see him offering up a live chicken at home earlier today. So, I don't know. Is that normal for a 15-year-old at this level?
I think it is.
Okay.
And he'll cook it up and eat it also after the game, so, which is normal for a 15-year-old.
Right.
So, first pitch to Winchester. Fastball up, good take, 1-0.
He's been barreling up a few balls. He's just, unfortunately for him, he hasn't found a hole, and
he's due. It's going to come. And as a freshman, he's got plenty of time to get it. So,
good eye.
Another good take here, 2-0 count. I've seen Cooper play since he was about 9, and this is somewhere where he's coming out of his shoes on this. So
he's a pretty aggressive swinger. He's been told since he's been little, swing hard in case you hit it.
Yep.
And it's a hitting count right now. So let's see what we got.
2-0 pitch to Winchester.
Yep.
Leaves it up in the zone to make it 3-0. He's also been known to take a deady hack at a 3-0 pitch, and I've seen him do it several times. And
well, anytime you take the leash off, he wants to eat.
Yeah, and he is not afraid to look over the coach, expecting the green light, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm pretty sure he's got it right here, though.
Yep.
Okay.
I know when he hit that one in Cocoa Beach off the wall at 3-0. Leo McClure looked at him and said, I didn't get it. He goes, I thought you gave it to me, Coach.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those I'll ask for forgiveness rather than permission.
Yep. So 3-1 count here. Another take, strike 2 on Winchester, going to make it full up.
Not really sure what he's looking for right there. I mean, 3-1, I'm coming out of my shoes.
That's not a ball he takes very often.
Yeah. He's kicking himself right now for that.
Will move, keeping the runner honest at second base.
Yep, 3-2, 2 outs. Runners are going to wind up moving here. Hopefully wind up getting something to eke through the infield and score a run.
Pitch to Winchester. Fouls it off. Catcher drops it.
Foul ball.
Yep. Giving a look up here at the streaming deck.
No, I don't know if that was more like a frustration. Yeah.
I think he was letting us know. Full count to Winchester. Moran with the delivery. Another foul back. Yep, he's hanging in there. Keep fighting, Coop. We see you. Runners going on both pitches. So if we can barrel one up here, it will score runs if it gets in a hole.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if there's an off-speed pitch right here. You got a young, inexperienced freshman who is probably feeling the pressure of 2 strikes.
Yeah, there it was, right there. And Winchester did a good job kind of keeping it short and staying back, fouling it off again. Keep fighting, kid. So pitch number 8 coming up on the at-bat. Actually, pitch number 9.
Probably go a couple different ways right here. You probably go hard fastball right here to try to.
Maybe in the eyes.
Well, you don't want to go too far away. I mean, he's got 3 balls on him. There you go.
There it was. So good walk, great at bat by the freshman Cooper Winchester. That's a walk-on's walk. Want to thank those guys again, getting their money's worth here in the first inning already. So that's going to bring up number 6, the shortstop, Trent Kyame. Kyame. Did I say it wrong again?
Kyame. Well, ask Grandma.
Yeah. So Moran in the windup. Breaking ball in the dirt. It's kind of a brave pitch there with bases loaded, huh?
Well, we're starting
especially
off,
with your catcher with that split stance, like,
to see as many off-speed pitches first pitch in the lineup, first time through the lineup, first inning.
Yep.
It almost tells me that maybe there was a discussion about the aggressive nature of the St. Paul's bats.
Yep.
Because you typically don't pitch backwards out the chute, showing your whole hand as far as off-speed pitches early on, unless you know that you got an aggressive hitting team that they're hunting fastballs.
Yep. So 3-0 here to Kyame, first baseman for Santa Maula, Slade Zephyr, going over to talk to Moran, kind of settle him down here with 2 outs, bases loaded in the bottom of the first. Still scoreless at the heap. If you're just joining us, it's got Santa Maula versus St. Paul's live on WPBN, the Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Count to Kyame. Fastball a little bit up in zone, but he gives him a strike right there.
Well, I mean, I thought that was a high. That was kind of
right at the belt.
Yeah.
So
it's
in the zone.
Yeah.
So 31 right here. Don't miss it.
Nope.
Took another a little bit on the outside corner, make it 3-2. So full count, 2 outs. Runners will be going. Moran's in the windup. Let's see if maybe we see a step off to catch anybody sleeping. Watch the feet. Everybody's moving. Ball in the dirt. Ball 4. Another walk-on's walk. So
and we're going to have our first River Rock.
So River Rock mound visit.
Shout out to Alan Bodwin.
Yep.
And all those guys over at River Rock.
Yep. River Rock Stoneworks, official mound visit pitching change sponsor.
Had an opportunity to have them come over and do some work at the house. And, the beautiful thing about them is, you talk about, like, how it's hard sometimes to get subcontractors to come in and, you're waiting weeks and weeks and weeks out. And, they turned it around. And I had somebody at my house a couple days, actually. It was really, really impressive. Work was done, quality work. Well, it looks like we got a little chat going on between the dugout and left field lounge.
Oh, yeah. They're out there cooking.
Yeah. I love the engagement of the students and the players. That's awesome.
Just sent Jack Crescent a text, kind of gives a shout-out to who plays for the Knights for Santa Maula. So it's going to bring up number 22, the third baseman, Hunter Corras. St. Paul's up 1-0 here.
No,
in the bottom of the first.
A little pastelaya right there, man. Jeez. Okay.
Ball in the dirt. Russo, catcher can't find it. Russo kind of held up on the secondary.
Well, to his credit, he couldn't see it either.
Yeah.
He didn't know where it was, and.
Yep.
Yeah, you definitely want to make sure that you're going to be able to score in this situation.
Yep.
The pressure's all on the pitcher. You don't want to run into an out at home. He's having a little trouble finding the zone right now. He's walked the last 2 batters.
Yep. 1-1 count to Corras. Another fastball for a strike, making it 1-2.
Cooper, huh? So I was down there.
That was a great at bat. 9-pitch at bat, fighting off 3 in a row, especially with the curveball.
Well, I was going to say, it seems like we're letting a lot of fastballs go, though.
Yeah.
As aggressive as we want to be and as inconsistent in the zone as Moran's been.
Fastball away, making it 2-2 on Corras.
I think we're letting a few too many fastballs go. I think we got to be a little bit more.
A completely different approach tonight. I mean, Cade Anderson had more pitches in at bat than he's seen all year, probably. So been pretty aggressive all season with people jumping on that first or second pitch fastball, which is not bad. It's just we're kind of, I guess, relaxing a little bit today, letting it fall into place.
Hunter right here is still trying to find it, right? Like we talked about the highs and the highs and the lows and the lows, and it's like, last night he got the sneaker, but he had the 2 strikeouts. He's just trying to find it right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another take by Corras, going to make it full count here with 2 outs. Runners going to be moving. Moran still in the windup.
Yeah. Another 3-2 2-out count right here.
Yeah.
Pull it in. pull your microphone in front of your mouth. Yeah, there you go. So strike 3 to Korass. That's going to end the first inning. So with that, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with a word from our sponsor.
At Avala Imaging, let us reduce the stress of healthcare. Relax. Cutting-edge technology meets first-class service. You have a choice. Tell your doctor you choose Avala Imaging.
In and out urgent care. Serving our community with rapid COVID testing, flu shots, DOT CDL physicals, treatment for allergies, rashes, cuts, cough, and cold, and state-of-the-art on-site x-ray. Visit any of our 4 locations 7 days a week or bring the mobile care van to your business and test up to 300 people daily. Schedule your appointment online at inandouturgentcare.com. In-N-Out Urgent Care and Occupational Medicine. Feel better, fast.
And we're back live at the Heat Wolfpack Broadcast Network. St. Paul's 1, Santa Maula 0. Throw your scoreboard back up there, Connor. Bringing up number 8.
Another aggressive swing at a fastball.
Yep, Reggie Abear, the catcher. Starting off 0-1 from Cade Anderson, the lefty.
I think you got to be able to read hitters, right? I mean, from a pitching standpoint, from a catching standpoint, you know, and if you're able to dictate the aggressive nature of the hitters,
yep,
it's a sign that we got to start maybe mixing in some off speed.
Yep. So 0-2 count to Abear, fouls off a high fastball.
But then again, it could change from
yep,
hitter to hitter,
yep,
right? I mean, so right there, looks like, you know, the fastball got up on him a little bit, didn't have enough time to catch up to it. So maybe he's one where, and there's that
good
breaking ball.
All-speed breaking ball from
Here
Anderson for a walk-on strikeout. Thank you to walk-ons, our official strikeouts. Oop, that's a home. Oh, it's Top Velocity. I'm messing things up. Top Velocity, our official strikeout sponsor. I got Krispy Kreme bread pudding on the brain. And you know, you say
if
walk-ons.
You're sitting in walk-ons right
yeah,
now and you just got finished your main entree
yeah,
and you're questioning it,
yeah,
you need to go order
pudding.
yourself some Krispy Kreme bread pudding.
So 1 out here in the top of the second. First pitch strike to number 20, Braden Kuriger, the DH. And if we're not saying that right, let me know.
Oh, they will. Where you at?
I'm assuming it's Kuriger. Another strike, big cut from number 20. Cade Anderson, PBR Louisiana Player of the Week, first week of LHSAA baseball. 30 strikeouts and I think 7 innings. Foul down the right field line to keep it 0-2 on Kuriger.
Cade's just a bulldog on the mound.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, he is just overflowing with confidence. He believes in his stuff. He's coming right at you, and he's telling you, hey, listen.
Big-time ball player.
You got to prove to me that you're going to hit my stuff here because I'm coming right at you.
Yep. LSU commits sophomore, so, you know, we got a few more years of his arm, which is going to be exciting.
Yes.
You know, because it's only going to get better, right, Jeff?
Yeah.
So.
As long as we can stay healthy, you know, that would be, that's obviously the key in any instance.
0-2 count, kind of left that breaking ball up in the zone. Going to make it 1-2.
So 0-2, we got a bunch of different options right here. We saw him late. We saw him late on the fastball a second ago.
Yep.
Looks like Cade's trying to drop a backdoor breaking ball in there.
Yep. He's thrown that twice in a row.
Yeah.
Going to make it 2-2 on Kuriger.
Trying to get a feel for it.
Yep.
You know, that's the thing about Cade. Unfortunately for him, because his fastball is so effective,
yep,
it's hard to go away from it. But he does have a great breaking ball. And with that being said, you know, sometimes if your fastball is being that overpowering, you don't want to get away from it. Sometimes you lose the feel for your breaking pitch.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and it's important to be able to get that pitch over and be able to throw it for strikes too.
2-2 count to Kuriger. Another big cut, strike 3. That's another top velocity strikeout. Thank you, Dr. Pat McNeil, Brent Porcio, Top Velocity. What they say, going to have 50 locations up over the next year or something like that, all over the country.
And they're expanding as well, too.
You know, they just opened their new Boca Raton facility. It's growing fast, great program.
I almost wanted to ask them what they're more interested in, the international development or the domestic development.
They're all over, man. First pitch strike from Anderson, number 7, Cole Poirier.
Another fastball for a strike right there by Cade.
I'm sorry, that's Aaron Day. Aaron Day, not Cole Poirier. He's on deck. So
we got an 0-2 count. Another strikeout.
Another Top Velocity strikeout. So Anderson strikes out the side. And with that, we'll be right back with a word from our sponsor. Whole time. Oh, stop.
Hi, I'm Brent Porcio, the CEO of Top Velocity. We're here at our headquarters in Louisiana, and we like to show you these scientific methods we've developed that have a biomechanics foundation to building elite baseball players. So here we go. Our programs at Top Velocity are built on core scientific principles to develop elite baseball players. We must first evaluate the athlete so we can identify how well they can implement these core scientific principles. We evaluate biomechanics and their athleticism, like mobility, speed, strength, power, to identify where they have restrictions or deficiencies in their abilities. The Top Velocity programs use.
And we're back here live at the Heat, up to bat, number 15, Aiden Barrios.
Phone's been blowing up. Shout out to the Krieger family. Jay Krieger as well. So make sure he's watching.
Yep. Showing bunt Barrios on that first pitch from Moran.
Just missed it.
St. Paul's up 1-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. Cade Anderson, LSU commit sophomore pitcher for St. Paul, just struck out the side. And we're going bottom of 2 right here, 0-1 count to Barrios.
And that shout-out actually came from, I believe Scott was either class of 88 or 89, so I'm sure he'll let me know. But, again, people are watching, man. That's what it's all about.
Yep. So if you're just tuning us, WPBN Wolfpack Broadcast Network, St. Paul's live. I can't see what that says. What about the basket?
Shout out to the basketball team who defeated John Curtis last night.
Yep.
54-49, I believe is what
they are moving
fly
on
ball,
to the
right field. And that's going to be out number 1 here in the bottom of the second inning. Aaron Day making that catch in right field.
Now back. Logan Pontiff.
Up to bat for the Wolves, number 12, Logan Pontiff, DH here for Gallagher in center field. Pitch from Moran. First pitch fastball foul straight back by Pontiff. He's been hitting the ball good.
Huh.
So
you're seeing pitches.
Yep.
Pretty much had appearances in almost every game in some way, shape, or form.
Whether it's DH or first base or.
He's getting what-if scenarios is what I call it.
Yep, 1-1 count to Pontiff. Watches ball 2, makes it 2-1 here in the bottom of the second.
Good luck.
Another good take. We're going to make it 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1. Seeing pitches.
Yep.
Anderson seeing more pitches, which I think is important.
Fouling one straight up and back. Catcher going over to the fence and watching it go into foul territory. He's going to make it full count. Moran's probably, I don't have an official pitch count, but he's got to be pushing 35-ish right now.
Well, he was having a little
trouble.
trouble.
A lot of 3-2 counts. You know, Cooper had a 9-pitch at bat. You know, you're already on 6 here.
Yeah.
I mean, a couple walks, so I don't expect him to go more than
probably
3.5-ish.
He was having a little trouble trying to find the zone earlier today. No, he was throwing some strikes. It was just a little inconsistent.
Yeah, walk-ons walk. So how many times can I say thank you to walk-ons? Stepped up big time in football. They're our official touchdown sponsor, and then our home run. And
I wanted to do debrief with him last night, and the dude was at walk-ons last night.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm like, wait a minute.
We wanted to talk post-game show about
It's like I'm busy.
like I said, we're coachable, and
Foul ball
we get
straight back.
a lot of constructive criticism and feedback to make us better, right? Try to make this production a whole lot better.
So back to the top of the lineup, number 11, Cade Anderson. Pontiff with a lead on first. Moran goes to the plate.
Good look.
Good.
Nice read.
Delayed steal.
Let's
No,
go.
it was right
Let's
in
go.
the dirt.
Nice read.
Right in the dirt.
I agree with. I'm going to agree with you both. I think it was a delayed steal. It wasn't a steal, but it was a great read.
Yeah.
That played like a delayed steal.
It looked like
nice job. He got a good secondary lead.
So Pontiff on second. Moran with a fastball. Going to make it 2-1 on Anderson. I'm sorry, 1-2.
There's a really big gap over there in left center field.
Yeah.
And he hits the ball all field. So.
Yeah.
That's what he can do.
He's a ball player. So Moran giving a look.
I think he got it off the end of the bat right there.
Ground ball to second base, so Anderson's retired. Going to move Pontiff over to third, bringing up the second baseman, number Cade Lanou, with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second.
I love Cade's demeanor.
Yeah.
He's such a kind of like he's such a happy-go-lucky guy. Like, he seems always upbeat, positive. You know, every time you walk past him, it's hey coach, how you doing? You know.
Jeff, as a catcher, is it you typically see guys that are doing that straight leg squat with a guy on third? I mean, because I saw him do it with the bases loaded with a breaking ball. That, you know, and it's just.
Listen, I mean, the mechanics behind the plate are so indicative of the athleticism of the player. You know, and while there are certain guys that I think are better suited in a more traditional, that was great.
That's
Speaking
nice
of which, great block right there.
Great block by
beautiful work right there.
Reggie Hebert.
Yep. But to answer your question, Mike, you know, a lot of it is just dependent on the comfort level of the guy behind the plate. You know, we can argue back and forth about what we feel like isn't the best. What we feel like. Oh, that's a base hit.
Pitch to Lanou. Base hit's going to score a run.
Good for you, you battler.
So base hit by Lanou scores another run, going to make it 2-0
right,
St. Paul's.
He is a good kid. And good kids get rewarded right there. And I think that's what that was.
Going to bring up the catcher, sophomore Steven Spalita.
You know, it's that thing we talk about. Everything he does, he barrels up, but it's right at somebody.
Right. We just need
that
to
way
find
for
some holes.
2 years, man. It's a good moment for that.
See, and that's the difference
nice move
between.
by Mick, too.
Yeah,
Put him in a 2 spot in that moment. Good stuff.
Well,
good take by Spalita. Lanou reads that dirt ball.
Nice job.
Yes. Oh, hits the umpire in the
hits
back.
What are they playing with 10? They're playing with 10. Cut off man right there.
But you know, good read by Cade right there. Like I said, and I keep saying it, one of the hardest things for a catcher to do is go down to block a ball, recover, and then throw a guy out at second base. There's so many moving parts right there. You almost
and you got
have
an umpire
to take,
in the way.
and you almost have to take the opportunity to get in scoring position with 2 outs.
Good call by Steve.
So Moran steps off. Lanou goes back to the bag. Spalita with a 1-0 count. Got the left field lounge packed today. They're barbecuing. They're hanging over the fence, hollering.
You know what they remind me of?
That's all you can ask for when your kids are seniors. Is the support of the community, right? And we definitely have that. So it's
definitely.
Awesome.
I mean, you come to practice. There's people that live around here that are just watching practice. You know, there's always a.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You can tell which trucks are really jacked up. Because half of those kids, you can practically see their knees over the fence.
I think they're all in Connor Simon's truck because that one's lifted.
So fastball up to Spalita, going to make it 2-1.
Come on, Steve.
To all the guys in left field lounge, if y'all are streaming and y'all can watch us, kudos. Thanks for the support. And the engagement. Did you see the banter back and forth between the dugout and left field lounge earlier? That was awesome.
So Lanou with a deep lead at second.
2-1
count.
Come on, S squared right here.
2-1 to Spalita. Fouls it off down the right field side. Going to make it 2-2 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. So a lot of twos. 2-2, 2 outs. 2-0, and number 2's on second base. Is that right? Or no, Lanou's?
No, if it's one thing that I would be observant about with our at bats, there's been very few approaches that look like we're going the other way.
There's Spalita, throws the barrel at it. High fly ball, right center field, and the center fielder, Cole Poirier, makes the catch. And
outside of Matthews' double last night down the line, it seems like we're really kind of pull happy. We're really pull happy. And, maybe that could make a difference in regards to staying on bat, playing a little bit longer. Some of these miss hits,
Right.
you know, if we're not so pull happy, we're kind of coming off of it, and we're staying through the center of the field, could potentially make those into a opposite field hit.
So with that, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We want to thank Avala, our official scoreboard sponsor, and we'll be right back.
At Avala Imaging, let us reduce the stress of healthcare. Relax. Cutting-edge technology meets first-class service. You have a choice. Tell your doctor you choose Avala Imaging.
And we're back live at the Heap. St. Paul's 2, Santa Maula 0. Thank you to Avala, our official scoreboard sponsor for the Wolfpack Broadcast Network.
What I like right now, Mike, is we're up on that 2-0 lead.
Yep.
Big at bat for Cade Lanou in a big spot, right up the middle. Nothing. Didn't try to do too much right there. So again, tacking on that extra run, big two-run lead for Anderson right now. Let's see what he does with it. Good-looking team here too. I mean, everybody. Just fans are great, very respectful fans, and this is
got a lot of energy coming out of the Santa Maula dugout.
Yep. So first pitch by Anderson, strike one to the center fielder Cole Poirier, number 10,
pounding the zone.
Another strike. Make it 0-2 to Poirier.
So we're looking location right here. See what we can do.
He's been trying to break that curveball off. He stayed with
good spot, Steve-O.
Yep.
Nice job.
Good spot by Cade. Going to make it 1-2 on Poirier.
You know, this is a situation where Cade wants to be careful throwing his breaking ball, mainly because people are so late on their fastball.
Right.
That the one thing you don't want to have happen is you don't want to speed their bat up by throwing a softer pitch.
Ground ball back to Anderson. Good snag by him. Easy throw over to Russo, and they're going to throw it around for out number 1. So Cade getting the first out pretty quick there, and that's going to bring up number 9, the shortstop, Evan Bourgeois.
That's the thing about your strikeout pitchers, right? Their pitch count's always
higher. Well, sure, because you got to throw 3 strikes to get.
Yeah. So we noticed that with Connor Simon during the summer was like his pitch count would come up, and Bo would come up to me and I'd be like, his pitch count's going. I was like, because he's going 2-2, he's going 3. He's striking them out on 3 pitches, but they're battling.
Well, that's the
very
blessing.
Similar arm here.
It's the blessing and the curse all at the same time with Cade. Is that it's so good that it's hard to miss-hit it at all.
So 0-2 count to Bourgeois. Fouls it back.
And then, therefore, he's having to have to throw at minimum 3 pitches to the overwhelming majority of the players that he faces. And you just hope that, over the long haul, and there will be a long haul with that kid.
Right.
You don't want him to get fatigued. There's
good
that breaking
curveball for strike 3, and that's another top velocity strikeout as Spolita throws it around.
Good energy. Good bounce back.
So another strikeout. Cade Anderson's 4th strikeout of the game. So with 2 outs in the top of the 3rd, it's going to bring up the left fielder, number 4, Reed Brignac. Foul ball, strike 1 there to Brignac. St. Paul's up 2-0 over Santa Maula. Second pitch fastball.
Another late swing on it. Yep. It's just hard to pick up. I mean, Cade's got this really short arm throwing action, and it works really well with his body.
Right.
He's a big guy with a short arm action, hides it well. So by the time he gets to his release point, it's the first time you're seeing it, and it just explodes out of his hand.
Comes out quick. So ball low, going to make it 1-2 to Brignac. Fastball to Anderson. Ground ball to Kaimi.
Nice
over to Russo for out number 3. So that's going to end the top of the 3rd inning. St. Paul's 2, Santa Maula 0. And with that, we're going to go to a word from our sponsor, and we'll be right back.
At Avala Imaging, Let us reduce the stress of healthcare. Relax. Cutting-edge technology meets first-class service. You have a choice. Tell your doctor you choose Avala Imaging.
In and out urgent care. Serving our community with rapid COVID testing, flu shots, DOT CDL physicals, treatment for allergies, rashes, cuts, cough, and cold, and state-of-the-art on-site x-ray. Visit any of our 4 locations 7 days a week or bring the mobile.
And we're back live at the Heat, 2-0 St. Paul's over Santa Maula, going to the bottom of the third, bringing up number 23, first baseman Matthew Russo. Russo with a single last at bat, watches a fastball in the dirt for his first pitch to make it 1-0. Russo, a senior at St. Paul's, Southern Miss commit. Good take on a breaking ball for ball 2.
It's the one thing that makes me nervous about guys that want to call time and take their hand off the bat like that. I've seen it so many times where it comes back to haunt them.
And he wears one right there for a walk-ons hit by pitch or a walk-ons walk. Thinking of walk-ons, official walk sponsor of WPBN this season. And that's also going to give us a River Rock Stonework pitching change mound visit. So thank you to River Rock, our official pitching change mound visit sponsor.
Is that Blaze Ladonde coming in?
Number 11, that is Blaze Lalonde. How'd you know that?
Plays for the Knights, and he also played for the Louisiana Tigers a while back.
Oh, that is Blaze. Okay.
Yep.
All right. And I asked Jack. He said he'd try to send me some. So Blaze is sophomore?
Yes, he is.
So.
He's running there. So he's up. He was up in the press box there. They're feeding it.
So,
yeah.
Thank you to River Rock Stoneworks, our pitching change, Alan Beaudoin.
Yeah.
Guys. St. Paul's up 2-0. Russo on first base.
This might be a bunt situation right here.
You got Winchester up.
Yep.
Yeah. It's another one of those situations, I mean, you're looking, he's my kid, and that's all fine and good, but 2-0 spot right there.
Yeah.
Gets the up and in.
Yep.
Hand it over to the freshman, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, here you go.
Well, let's see what he can do.
Yeah. It'd be important for Poon to, on that ground ball, make sure he's going in hard.
Yeah.
Right.
So no outs here in the bottom of the third. St. Paul's up 2-0 over Santa Maula. Russo on first base from that walk-ons hit by pitch, and now it's going to bring up the left fielder, freshman number 9, Cooper Winchester. Cooper had a great at bat last go and swinging at strike 1 right there. Saw 9 pitches, 3-2, fouled off 3 in a row to get a big-time walk to load the bases. So 0-1 count to Winchester.
Shout out to my brother for bringing up some drinks, huh? Andrew Russo or Frank.
Another big cut.
Hi, Coop. Lock in.
Gonna make it 0-2. Is that my Diet Coke, Jeff? Or is that?
Yeah, that's yours, man.
That's mine?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's the Russo connection. They're all over the place.
Awesome.
My brother in left field right now. Evie over there, third base line.
0-2 count to Winchester.
Good luck.
Takes a change up in the dirt right there. Make it 1-2.
Just looking square.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm telling myself right now. Do damage square. Stay square, stay up the middle. See what he can do. Come on.
Blaze looks over at Russo at first. Another good take by Winchester. All-speed pitch stayed up, making it 2-2.
Seeing more pitches. Figuring it out.
Two-two fastball. Winchester hits it high Shallow center field, shortstop. Center fielder calls him off for the out. Russo getting back to first on an aggressive throw there, but he's back safe at first base. So that's one out in the bottom of the third inning. Going to bring up number 6, the shortstop, Trent Kiami. Kiami, big hero 2 nights ago against Destrehan with a walk-off grand slam. Place went nuts.
He's been swinging a good bat. Seeing pitches.
Yep.
You can see the confidence.
Yep. Had a couple hits last night.
Yep.
Coming out aggressive on the first pitch fastball from Lalonde. Is that how you pronounce it, Jeff? Lalonde. Going to make it 0-1.
What's the age on this kid? Y'all know?
Sophomore.
I think he's a sophomore, yeah. I think he's
16.
He's a year older than Cooper. Yeah.
Okay.
Kiami takes a curveball for strike 2 from Blaze Lalonde, pitcher for Santa Maria. It's going to make it 0-2. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Russo on first base. Kiami kind of pokes it a changeup away for strikeout, making a second out there, and that's going to bring up number 22, Hunter Koras, the third baseman. Lalonde shaking off the signals. Gets one he likes. Peeks over at Russo. Breaking ball for ball 1.
Nice job.
Good job.
Nice job laying it off.
Good job, Hunter, seeing that one all the way in,
Talk about the mental aspect of the game, man. You know, just wants to see something firm. Get his confidence back.
Sure.
Right?
Fastball for ball 2.
That's how you start right there. You see
for all
two
you
good
ball players out there, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what you're talking about.
Those who have been through the struggle.
Exactly.
2-0 count to Koras.
A week ago, he's putting balls off of walls, right?
Yeah.
The grind is real.
Yeah.
Well, that's the beautiful thing about this game.
Yeah.
Okay, as humbling as it is.
It's beautiful and ugly all at the same time.
If you've played it enough, you know what I mean when I say very humbling. You know, you got to know that the next day is the next day. It's another day.
Right here, 3-0. He needs this walk.
Yeah.
Good take right there.
There you go. He needs that.
Yeah.
Saw 4 pitches.
Walk-on's walk from Koras.
Now batting for the Wolves.
Going to bring up number 15, Aiden Barrios, right fielder for the Wolves.
A little old school music here, you know, a little House of Pain as his walk-up song.
Yeah.
Let's see, this is your walk-up song, Arnold.
Do what?
Yeah, this would be yours.
Crazy Train.
Crazy Train?
Yeah. First pitch to Barrios.
That's a good look.
It's going to be tough. They're on him right now.
Nobody
it's like
holding.
Vanderbilt game.
Yep. Nobody holding Russo on a second, getting a pretty big lead there. Shortstop looks like he's going to creep in on this one, giving Blaze Lalonde a sign over at the mound.
He might throw ball 6 into the dugout.
Yeah. You know that is that's a Texas A&M Bluebell Park type deal.
Totally, right?
I've seen them get up to like ball 15, and that's got to be. Can you imagine if you're on the mound and that's going on with 20,000 Texans counting every ball you throw, consecutive balls you throw?
Yeah.
High fastball. Got to make it 2-1 on Barrios.
Again, another spot for, you know, a kid that came into the lineup last year, right? And, again, shortened season, we talk a lot about it. These are those what-if scenarios for him.
Yep.
Big spot right here, 2 outs. See what he can do. He's got an instant plus count. 2-1 on Barrios.
Fastball away, 3-1.
Well, in all fairness, the umpire has been consistent with that pitch. I know we're all over the first base dugout right now, and so we're looking at it from a different angle, but it seems as though that pitch has been pretty regularly called a ball.
Yeah.
Big cut from Barrios on a 3-1 count. You got to do it. Come out your shoes on that fastball. It's going to make it full up. Runners will be moving with 2 outs here. Russo running on second base. Koras on first. Full count to Barrios. The pitch from Lalonde. Fastball up for a walk. That's going to be another walk-on's walk.
See what we can do.
So
moving the lineup. Right?
12, Logan.
Bringing up Logan Pontiff, the DH, number 12.
Ooh.
First pitch swinging, fouling it straight back.
He's been aggressive early in the count.
Yeah. And you got to be. Look, you got runners in scoring position.
Yeah.
They throw you a first pitch fastball, yeah. They get after it.
Breaking ball for strike 2 from Lalonde. 0-2 count on Pontiff.
No, it's my kid, but if you're Russo right now, you're looking a little aggressive. Predicting it is what we would call it in travel ball, right? Like predict it. If he throws that off speed, see where it is coming out of his hands. Is there a greater likelihood that it's going to be in the dirt?
Yep.
And this is what you're thinking about, especially when you're a kid that, fundamentally has worked on his speed. You need every what-if scenario kind of going into it. So let's see what happens.
And he can afford to get off a little bit more, mainly because the third baseman's playing so far off.
Yep.
There it is.
That's it.
Off his foot.
Off his foot, actually.
You understand what I'm
big
saying?
Yeah.
walk-ons hit by pitch.
No, exactly what
so
you're
if they get a
saying.
walk-ons, our official walk sponsor. Going to be back at the top of the lineup. Cade's big bat here.
Yeah.
Number 11. Bases loaded, 2 outs.
It's a big run.
Got
Big run.
Second baseman.
Every run's a big run when you're playing a team like St. Amant.
Yeah. Josh Denton coming in to talk to Blaze, kind of settling down here. So Cade Anderson, number 11, up at the plate.
A little confusion right there with the catcher. Not really sure exactly what the signals are coming from the first base dugout.
That's a mature move right there. Just step it out, get in your rhythm.
Let them figure out what they need to figure out.
First pitch low in the end to Anderson for ball 1.
It's that same location we saw just from the lefty side of it.
No.
Strike 1 to Anderson.
Let's review film. I get it, though. He's going to be aggressive.
Yeah. There's nobody there.
Ground ball.
Nobody's
Anderson's
there.
fast. Ooh. Umpire sees him, gets him out.
Half a step. Half of a step.
So left field lounge, we're going to kind of zoom in over there real quick. You can leave it on that camera, Connor. You're good. Lenny's going to work it for you. So left field lounge, got guys hanging over the fence out there.
Yeah. Thanks, Andrew.
Yeah, shout out to all the guys out in the left field lounge.
Yep.
Sorry.
Left field lounge.
I think it's
Where
one of
you
the
at?
things that Coop appreciates the most, being in left field. He's he's chit-chatting with those guys.
Yep. So they're barbecuing out there, and some night games, the left field lounge kind of extends to the right field corner.
Yeah. and that's what we want in the season, right?
Yep.
Especially as the father of a senior.
Yep.
This is I want him to experience this. I want to be the first one here and the last one to leave. Is what I told the family, because I'm soaking this in, and this is just another part of it. Like these kids and the support.
We still got 3 more innings, so don't get too emotional.
I'm not going to get emotional, but you're right. You go put the freshman in left field. What a better security nest, right, than the left field lounge.
Yep. He's a celebrity at school now.
By default, because it's the closest player that gets out there that they know.
Yeah. So shout out to the left field lounge, and we're St. Paul's up 3-0 over Sandoval here, going to the top of the 4th, bringing up number 25 leadoff guy Lee Amade. Is that
Amade?
Amade.
I think so.
Last time up, he lined out to center field.
See how they do. Second go round.
Yep. First pitch ball to Amade.
That ball up and out.
Cade Anderson with 4 strikeouts going to the 4th inning.
Lalonde is how it's pronounced.
Ball 2 low. We get 2-0 on Amade. You say Lalonde.
That's what it was saying. I thought it was something different.
Hard hit down the right field line. That's going to be extra bases for Amade. Barrios picks it up in the corner, gets it in, so a stand-up double from Amade to lead off the top of the 4th inning for the Gators.
Yeah. We call that a nice piece, right?
Yeah, that was very nice
That's
piece.
the second hard hit ball he's had this
Yeah,
game.
he's-
He
What
hit a hard
does
hit.
is, you're up 3-0. It silences that extra run.
So
You know
let's
what
think
I
of it
mean?
this way. One of the big things about Cade is his deception, right? So for right-handed hitters, they don't get a chance to pick it up the same as a left-handed hitter does. And so with Amade being left-handed, he probably has a little bit different viewpoint than the right-handed hitters do. So maybe there's an element of a little bit more timing that he's able to get that sometimes most right-handed hitters don't.
Right.
So runners on second here, no outs, top of the fourth inning. Slade Zephyr at the plate. Slade got a single first time up.
Yeah, nice pitch.
Taking strike one
Nice
right
pitch,
there.
nice answer.
So
0-1. Here we go.
third base coach for Sandoval doesn't like it.
I like it. Good energy.
Yeah,
So,
I'm not sure what everybody's
I
arguing
don't know.
about.
I mean, I like the corner right there.
So I think he was talking about the low.
The height.
Yeah.
Maybe. Kudos to Steven for pulling that one back in.
Yep. So dirt ball, Amity reads it, gets by Spalita. He's going to take third base for ball one to Zephyr.
Okay. Need that strikeout right here.
Yeah, this
Right?
is where
This is where the strikeout
comes in.
Yeah.
Yep. So 1-1 count. Koras not holding him on at third. Lanu playing a little deep, creeping in. Big cut from Zephyr.
With the three-run lead, obviously infield's playing back.
Yep.
You know,
Corners are
get
creeping
three
into
outs before you
baseline.
get 3 runs.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. So 1-2 count to Zephyr. Anderson looking down the sign.
Big pitch right here.
Steps off. Has to think about it.
And this is where the pitcher has to trust the catcher.
Time, ball in the field.
This is where the pitcher has to trust the catcher because it's a 1-2 count. We've got a runner on third base. You know, if Cade wants to be able to drop his breaking ball and bounce it to the right-handed hitter, he's got to believe that Steven's going to be right there being able to keep the ball in front. And these two have been working together for several years. You know, Cade's been throwing to Steven for a while now, and I think they have that trust.
Good breaking ball. Zephyr hangs in there, fouls it off.
Great call.
Yep.
Great call,
so
Jeff.
stays 1-2.
You know, and right now, it goes to show you how late he was on the breaking ball. I'd come right back with the fastball to mess his timing up.
Yep. Another breaking ball. Zephyr check swings. Steven Spalita kind of drops it but gets it back real quick. Runner stays at third. Stayed with that off speed there, Jeff. Kind of left it up a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
So 2-2 count to Zephyr. Fly ball.
I'd almost let this go.
Foul territory, you're definitely, So it's going to stay 2-2 on that deep fly ball to right field over into the Santa Mall bullpen.
Let's see what he can do right here.
Go back to that curveball.
You know, that was a pretty defensive swing. I mean, you see him shortening up, trying to stay on the inside of the ball. You know, shows that he's late on the fastball.
Yep.
If anything, I'd try to jam him inside with another fastball.
There it is. There it is. So that's
why he's
another
up in the booth,
top
guys.
velocity strikeout.
That's why he's up in the booth right there.
Yep. So thank you to Top Velocity, our official strikeout sponsor, the Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Number 5 strikeout for Cade Anderson on day. Number 35 in 12 days.
Yeah.
Am I right?
He's for all you people that donated.
Good pitch.
Big cut for a strike from number 6, Josh Denton, the second baseman.
So they have a strikeout for cancer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Donation, and you know, when I go and put my donation in there, I think about Cade Anderson, man.
Yep.
So
fastball.
Stay down on it.
There we go.
Over to Miami. Going to get the out over to Russo for out number 2, but that's going to score a run for the Gators. Going to make it 3-1 here.
It's all right. Trading out for a run in this situation for
Top
sure.
of the fourth.
And getting that defensive work, right? So we talked about it last night about how when Trent's on the mound, he generates a lot of ground balls, and you know, I mean, it's just good to keep everybody in the game here. See if we can do it 2 outs.
So 2 outs. Reggie Hebert up.
Yeah, he's going for it.
Yeah.
Big cut on the first pitch strike. Last time Reggie struck out swinging.
Say it again, a beautiful day, man.
Oh, gosh, it feels so good.
Yeah.
It's nice to be up here in shorts and not be freezing.
Yeah.
Good take from Abear. Ball 1. Going to make it a 1-1 count.
Nice crowds. Good family outing.
I'm glad to see
I
that
have
we're
all
taking
my family's
advantage of
here.
the capacity limits
I couldn't
here.
be happier.
Ground ball to
There we go.
Lanu.
Little Sunday school hop right there.
Over to
There we go.
Russo
All right,
for
let's
out
go.
number 3. So
That's what we
going
had
to
to
wrap
do.
up the top of the 4th inning. Scores 3-1. St. Paul's over Santa Maula. And with that, we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
At Avala Imaging, let us reduce the stress of healthcare. Relax. Cutting-edge technology meets first-class service. You have a choice. Tell your doctor you choose Avala Imaging.
This is a walk-on athlete. They push harder and put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
And we're back live at the Heap. St. Paul's 3, Santa Maula 1.
Connor's got the thumbs up, head nod.
Yeah,
to let us
he's
know.
a producer, man. He's been doing this a total of about an hour and 7 minutes. And
Look, he's graduated from
his inspiration's Chip.
Yeah.
Okay, so
he's graduated from using the iPhone to record everything.
how
that
many
happens.
different jobs has he had in a week?
This guy here,
It's
he's
incredible.
learned
Let's
the-
think about it.
we don't have to.
he gets the Home Run Club Employee of the Month award.
Totally.
So bringing up number 8, Cade Lanu, leading off the bottom of the 4th inning with St. Paul's leading 3-1 over Santa Maula.
Big hit last at bat for him, right?
Yep.
Good.
Big hit up the middle, got that run in.
Blaze Lalonde on the mound for the Gators in the windup. First pitch fastball. Lanu takes it. Brent Porcio getting shout outs on the Top Velocity Twitter. I just saw him tweet somebody from Dutchtown. Said they enjoyed the game last night, tagged both of us. Yeah, so
Cool.
Wolfpack Broadcast Network getting a shout out. Curveball to Lanu, fouled straight back.
You know, got it even right there. 1-1. Takes a.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. So we talk about the advertising opportunities here, with Wolfpack Broadcast Network, but there's also the donation side of it. So so we had some Chick-fil-A sandwiches. So Chick-fil-A corporate, if you're out there, gotta do it. So
Thank you.
thank you for your support for the program.
So Lanu goes down swinging, out number 1
Now
in the bottom of the 4th.
Number 5, Steven Spolita.
Steven Spolita up to bat.
Call him out then.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
Well, they did give us that.
Yeah. Oh, they're all about the sandwiches.
Yeah.
So it's currency.
Yeah. it's
Literally.
crazy.
Literally.
That'll get him back in.
Yeah. So foul ball to Spolita, or by Spolita, making it 0-1 count from Lalonde. Second pitch, fastball in. Spolita takes it for a ball.
Nice little 5-5 shot here would be pretty good.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like, it doesn't matter where you throw me, don't shift me.
Right.
And, you've seen it from Spolita. You've seen it from Anderson.
Ooh, foul ball.
Curveball off of his knob.
Tough foul ball
Hit
right
the ball
there.
the other way.
Gosh.
Hit the ball the other way.
Last game, Slidell versus Northlake. Kid for Slidell squared to bunt and took it off the face.
Oh, goodness.
Off the bat, off the forehead. He was fine. You know what he does the next pitch? Bunts again.
I don't know.
So he
That's what it's
wasn't
all
scared.
about.
After a 5-minute timeout to check on him. Big
boy.
cut by Spolita. Yeah.
He is ready to do some damage.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. Quick hands, big power at the plate.
Well, we got the smoke going on.
Great athlete.
left.
Yeah, there we go. There we go, guys.
They just elected a new pope out in left field.
Yeah.
Apparently, yeah.
We got white smoke coming out over there. So high fastball to Spalita for 2-2 count. I think they're cooking out there. I think I saw some sausage. And
got some venison sausage.
My brother Chris just holding things down out there. Make sure they stay PG out there.
Yeah.
Had a little.
Yeah.
Little boys being boys last night, I think.
Yeah. Little fight club going on.
Yeah.
First rule. Ball in the dirt. Great block by the catcher.
Yeah, that was very nice block.
Reggie Hebert. He's doing a great job back there.
You know, watching the art of behind the plate, even with nobody on.
Yep.
You know, you said you really like that.
To me, it speaks volumes about
your character.
The player himself. You know, you're out there, you're working, and listen, all you young catchers that might be out there listening, don't think you're not scoring points with the home plate umpire when you're blocking balls up and keeping him protected from getting beat up. You know, that goes a very long way. And, you know, a little inside trader secret, you know, there are times where, you know, you keep doing that throughout the course of the game, come 6th, 7th inning, and
fastball up to Spalita.
come 6th, 7th inning, you wind up getting that call on the corner that might have been a strike earlier in the game, but you're up there and he knows that you've been protecting him. That might be a ball.
Yep, that's another walk-on walk. So definitely getting their money's worth today.
Yep.
So if they get walk-ons. And you say that, you know, but not just catchers, every player. You know, young guys listening out there, every step you take on a baseball field means something. You know what I'm saying? In and out of the dugout, you know, on the field, off the field, even if you're not playing what you're doing, picking your teammates up.
Yeah.
Baseball guys watch that, right?
Well, and, you know,
Russo up with a big cut for strike one.
Catchers don't realize how much of the momentum is based on their energy.
Yep.
You know, you got 8 guys on the field all looking in that direction towards the catcher. There's nothing worse than seeing a catcher who's slow and lethargic.
Yeah.
You know, if there's a foul ball, you know, and somebody's got to go grab it. You see that catcher go run, grab it real quick, give it back to the pitcher, fire it to him.
Yep.
You know, that type of energy it's contagious.
Yep. So 0-2 count to Russo. Got a pinch runner for Spalita on first base. Going on the pitch, hit and run.
Gosh,
Russo fouls it straight up. I lost it in the sun.
No, I don't got it.
Oh, off the WPBN St. Tammany Oshner streaming deck.
I had no idea where it was from the get-go. So, that's one of those, right?
I lost it. So
you got to call for it.
It's one of those ones where you're best not move, don't move because you're going to run into it.
Right.
So one out here in the bottom of the 4th. Lalonde goes over to first, keeping the runners honest.
That is
number 14.
That's Hammer. That's Hammer at first base.
Hammer.
Runner going. Russo takes a fastball up for a ball. Ooh. Good throw down there by Hebert. Going to throw out the runner stealing in the bottom of the 4th for 2 outs. Going to bring Russo to a 1-2 count. Good arm by Hebert.
That was a nice shot.
Solid catcher.
Really nice shot. He cleared his path from the left-handed hitter, which is a technique that you really need to be able to do. It's hard to throw with a big monster man right there like Matthew.
Got it. Curveball in the dirt, and that's going to end the bottom of the 4th inning. St. Paul's 3, Santa Maula 1, and we're going to be right back with a word from our sponsor.
A strength and conditioning model, which is Olympic-based, a drill-based throwing program. Hi, I'm Brent Forcio, the CEO of Top Velocity. We're here at our headquarters in Louisiana, and we like to show you these scientific methods we've developed that have a biomechanics foundation to building elite baseball players. So here we go. Our programs at Top Velocity are built on core scientific principles to develop elite baseball players. We must first evaluate the athlete so we can identify how well they can implement these core scientific principles. We evaluate biomechanics and their athleticism, like mobility, speed, strength, power, to identify where they have restrictions or deficiencies in their abilities. The top velocity programs use a strength and conditioning model, which is Olympic-based, a drill-based throwing program using proprietary throwing drills, along with mobility training, nutritional training, and everything to support developing the elite athletes. The top velocity methodology.
And we're back live at the Heat. St. Paul's 4. Is that right?
Yeah. No, it's
No, it should be 3-1.
Yeah, it should be 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1. Cade Anderson still in the mound for the Wolves out of the windup. At the plate for the Gators, number 20, Braden Kuriger.
Want to send a special shout out to Uncle Lukey.
Yeah.
Uncle Lukey Bassino, if you're watching the game tonight with GG and Pop.
Fastball up for ball number 2.
It's starting to take off. You know what I mean? We got a lot of people sending us messages. So
and we like to engage with the fans that are out there. So
Bones and Uncle Steve.
Yeah.
Missed y'all last night, so hopefully y'all are watching out in the Harahan area.
Take by Kuriger makes it 3-0. Top of the 5th inning. 3-0 strike. I'm pretty sure umpires don't like when you do that.
Yeah.
So when you walk back into the into the box with the goods, that's the bat he has right now. You got the goods, right?
Yeah. So
that's hot.
If he can go anywhere from eyes to toes here, big zone coming up. Cut by Kuriger, ground ball to Kiami, throws over to Russo.
There you go.
And that's out number 1. So from a thought you had a walk to
grounding
out
to
to short. So
alters the inning.
Yep. Bringing up number 7, Aaron Day, right fielder for the Gators. Left field lounge looks like it's still growing.
Yeah.
Got him all the way over to the.
Yeah, we're in the left center. I mean, we're clearly in left center right now.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
We're actually all the way to State Farm side to right center.
Wow.
We've moved over to right center.
Okay.
Just hope they know what to do when if the ball is going over the fence.
You could be like that kid at Yankee Stadium in the 90s that got free braces and free season tickets for life and something else when he gets the Orioles in the ALCS reached over on a.
That was before the.
It was in the old stadium.
Yeah. When Moises Alou was doing that for Bartman.
Yep. Yeah. Then you had Bartman, of course. That's a whole different story. He didn't. He didn't get free braces, or he went into hiding.
Yeah. He is now a recluse.
Yeah. Well, since they won it, I think they've
absolved his sins.
Yes.
I hope he's listening to it.
Yeah.
Well, you think Bartman's on the off chance that he's checking out WPBN?
Hey, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Felt bad for the guy.
I did too. Big cut by Aaron Day, make it a 1-1 count.
Hey, if you're out there listening to us, let us know where you're listening at. We love to hear from you guys.
Is it 4-1? No, it's 3. Okay, because I had on the board. Oh, it's okay, they're cheating.
You know, I like seeing Anderson get the calls, ask for the call. You know, the passion of the game. Every play matters.
Yeah.
Look, listen.
Uh-oh.
Got a little timeout here. We talked about 2-4-7, right? So 2 state championships, 4 number 7. What I've learned through this entire process is never taking a pitch for granted.
Never.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's the whole thing.
Yep.
You couldn't have asked for more preparation from a kid in Connor Simon getting ready for the game, getting ready for the season. And on the instant, you lose it, right? And I think that's something that has resonated over with these kids. Take every pitch and embrace it.
Well,
right?
if we've learned nothing from what happened last year,
right,
you should almost approach every single game as this is the last time I'm going to be able to play this season or this year or whatever, So, I know it's a little cliche to go out there and say play every day like it's your last game, but man, if our eyes weren't open
every time they come in from defense, if they don't see that kid right there on the bench.
Talk to me right now.
Talk to me right now.
We're good.
I lost it again.
Coming straight up again. Boom, right behind us.
So Anderson gets another strikeout.
But it's good to see the emotion in Anderson. You know what I mean?
Yep. So Cole Corrier at the bat, number 10, got a 2-1 count.
There's the pitch.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Okay. I see two.
Oh, I got you. From his sofa in Covington. Is that what you're talking about, Jeff? Yeah.
What'd you say?
Shout out to Jeff
Stemple.
Watching the game from his sofa in Covington.
There you go.
So
it's where every man wants to be right about now.
Yeah.
You know?
Jeff, reach out to us for WPBN for football this season. Want to get involved. Foul ball straight up. Spolita's looking for it, coming over the wall.
There it is.
Makes the catch for out number 3.
Tough play because it's a tough sky. You know, and there's no clouds in the sky, so when a catcher's looking up and there's no clouds to create depth perception, that's a tough play.
And we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
This is a walk-on athlete. They push harder and put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
At Avala Imaging, let us reduce the stress of healthcare. Relax. Cutting edge.
And we're back live at the Heap. St. Paul's 3, Santa Maul 1, going to the bottom of the 5th. Bringing up number 9, Cooper Winchester, left fielder. Great at bat last time, 9-pitch walk.
There we go.
Fighting off 3 foul balls with a full count.
We want to give a special shout out to Mr. Randy Montgomery, who's our public address announcer at the stadium today. He's doing a fantastic job.
Yep. Thank you to Randy. Swings it a low fastball, flies it up into right field. Aaron Day coming to get over underneath it for Santa Maul for out number 1 in the bottom of the 5th.
It's that yes. You know what I mean?
Now batting for the Wolves, number 6, Trent Kaime.
So Trent Kaime, shortstop.
C pitches.
Coming up to bat for the Wolves.
Here we go, Trent.
First pitch low for a ball.
We got a good moving game. You just don't want the game to end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, such a pretty day. Nice piece.
Miami gets a hit into left center, but the center fielder is going to cut it off for out number 2. Good play by Cole Poirier, center fielder for Santa Maul. Going to bring up number 22, Hunter Koras, third baseman for the Wolves. Played a little shortstop in Mobile at the Southeast Catholic Classic. Looked good. So a versatile player, senior, right, Jeff?
Yeah, senior.
So
been in the program, came here in 8th grade from Lake Castle.
Yep.
So kind of
shout out Lake Castle Jets.
The Jets. And, Hunter came over here, started out in the 8th grade program. By 9th grade, he was on varsity. Like I said, there he is.
That's a nice ball. Get down.
Hit it hard. That's going to be extra bases.
Let's go, Hun.
Karas rounds first, going to second.
He gets to see it.
Stand up double by Koras, the third baseman. Big hit. So that's a double with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th.
Get some passion, dudes.
Yep. So that's going to bring up number 15, Aiden Barrios, the right fielder.
Proud of that kid.
That's a nice approach on that breaking
Demons
ball
leading
right
up
there.
to it. You know what I mean? Demons leading up to it.
But, if you remember, he saw 4 really good pitches his previous at bat.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it kind of tells you, he's seeing the ball a little bit better.
Yeah.
He did a good job of keeping his hands back on the breaking ball.
First pitch to Barrios. The line gets the signal. Fastball down the middle for a strike 1.
Really got his first everyday kind of start last year.
Yep.
He was like the Trent Kaime
in
the sophomore year. He would play where everybody else wasn't, but then designated last year. So it's good to see this first year.
Inside move back to second. Koras gets back safe.
Growing up, he was a crafty kid. You know, like just so every move that somebody can make, he's done it at 9.
Yeah.
Right? So he doesn't get fooled a lot.
2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. St. Paul's 3, Santa Maula 1.
Barrios.
Wolfpack Broadcast
Here we
Network.
go.
Barrios wears a pitch. So
Okay.
walk-ons, another walk-ons, hit by pitch walk. Thank you to those guys.
Now batting for the Wolves.
We just put it on replay.
Yeah.
Walk-ons, 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 walk-ons. Walk-ons, 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 walk-ons.
Yeah.
So thank you to Jason and the guys. Excited about the pulled pork coming back Monday.
Can't wait to see the new menu.
Yep. So go check out the guys over at Walk-Ons
We're
in
on Taco
Covington.
Tuesday, by the way. Where are we at on Tuesday? You like where we're at or no?
We're good.
I love
Okay.
the idea.
First pitch strike to Pontiff. Men on first and second. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning at the Heap. Live. Wolfpack Broadcast Network. The line gets the signal. Shortstop creeping in behind Koras. Change up away for ball number 1.
Huh?
Ooh. Oh, is that from left field?
Bo Simon with the deer sausage, man.
So left field lounge deer sausage,
Yeah.
a hot commodity here at the Heap.
Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness.
There you go, guys.
Ooh.
Dive in. Dive in. Thank you, Bo.
Thank you, Bo. Big cut by
that's smart.
Pontiff.
Ooh.
Second baseman makes a play, flips
Nice
over to
play.
shortstop for the 3rd out in the 5th inning. And with that, we'll be right back with a commercial break.
Got Hunter down.
This is a walk-on athlete. They push harder and put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
Care van to your business and test up to 300 people. In and out urgent care. Serving our community with rapid COVID testing, flu shots, DOT CDL physicals, treatment for allergies, rashes, cuts, cough, and cold, and state-of-the-art on-site x-ray. Visit any of our 4 locations 7 days a week or bring the mobile care van to your business and test up to 300 people daily. Schedule your appointment online at inandouturgentcare.com. In and Out Urgent Care and Occupational Medicine. Feel better, faster.
And we're back live at the Heap Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Talking about all the feedback we're getting from the fans out there. You know, we do get caught up in some conversations.
We're trainable, right?
So
coachability, that's what it boils down to.
We're learning as we go. Something, you know, special here.
Yeah.
You know, pretty much.
The feedback.
I don't know any other high school in the country that's got this. So.
I went to my daughter Emma, who said I've never mentioned her name, so this is twice in this broadcast.
Yep.
Went to her game. Everybody gave me positive feedback about they enjoy it.
Yep.
They enjoy what you guys did, and yeah, it's Mike and Jeff's vision here. I'm just along for the ride. It's my own carousel of progress.
That's all, Mike. Mike's done
right?
all the work, really.
And you know, it's pretty cool, man.
So Evan Bourgeois up to the plate, number 9 for Santa Maula.
Okay, let's go, baby.
Choppy ground ball over to Kaimi, over to Russo
Nice
at first for the first out.
In
the top of the 6th here at the Heap.
There's that 2-pitch. There's that 2-pitch at bat.
That's what we need.
Right? 2-pitch at bat.
Yep.
Steven Spolita hustling down the line to back up first base there.
That's why you really got to, you know,
things that people don't
get
think
into
about,
a rhythm like that.
Right? It's what they don't think about. Yes, he's going to strike a lot of people out, but it takes 3 to get there.
Right.
Pitch count goes
Well,
up.
that's the Greg Maddux philosophy.
Yeah.
You know, if you sit back and you talk, you understand, you know, Greg Maddux and how he approached pitching.
Right.
You know, there was a time where he could probably throw harder than he did later on in his career.
Yeah.
But, you know, he started realizing real quick, why do I need to take 3 pitches to get this guy out? Why can't I just do it in 1? And that's when you really started seeing him develop the mentality of, you know, the professor, you know, carving guys up, making the ball move.
2-0 count to Brignac.
Like
Strike
he's been
1.
there before. This is Reed Brignac's kid, man. So
This is Reed Brignac.
Well, yeah, so
junior,
right?
junior.
So his
Left fielder.
Dad was a year older than
Ground
Nice
ball over
play,
to Koras.
Really
a year
nicely
older
done.
than my little brother, or maybe a year younger. Guy was an absolute gamer back in the day.
Going back to the top of the lineup.
A little bit younger than you.
Yep.
Actually, a lot of it younger than you. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
So Lee Amade coming up to the plate,
He's
number
put
25.
two good swings on today.
Yeah, hit the double and lined out to center.
Yeah, I see the ball well.
I'd go first pitch breaking ball.
Him and Zephyr, they're 1-2 guys are legit. They've hit the ball hard every time.
Yeah.
So first pitch strike to Amade.
They were competitive last year.
Yep.
We had 2 really good games against them.
When are they not competitive?
I know, and that's a great point. And you just think about all the talent right there. You got EA.
Dutchtown.
Got Dutchtown.
Soon to be 4th 5A school coming.
Yeah. I mean, it's just you got the Gators here.
Yep.
Live Oak. Let's not forget them.
Oh, fastball in the ear hole. Amade's okay going down to first base.
It's a little adrenaline, right?
Yeah.
A little adrenaline.
It's obviously
yourself
nothing
up.
intentional.
You're facing the best of the best right there, and he came up and in. So no intent on either side.
Yeah.
That's baseball.
Yeah, no,
and nice job by 25 controlling his emotions right there.
I think if anything, Cade was just trying to think. You know what? You squared up my fastball really good 2 times before. I got a chance to put you away with a fastball. I'm going to put a little bit on it.
It's 2 teams that respect each other.
Yep.
You know?
So 2 outs here. Going to bring up Slade Zephyr. Fastball strike 1. Last time up, Zephyr struck out his first time at bat. Had a single to right. Amade with a 3-step lead over at first, defensive lead. Line drive right to Lanou for out number 3 to end the top of the 5th inning. So leaving 1 runner on base on no hits. St. Paul still leads 3-1, and we'll be right back with a word from our sponsor.
This is a walk-on athlete. They push harder and put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
At Avala Imaging, let us reduce the stress of healthcare. Relax. Cutting-edge technology meets first-class service. You have a choice. Tell your doctor you choose Avala Imaging.
And we're back live at the Heap.
Apologies, that was not Reed Brignack's reference, so I apologize.
Yep.
So
wasn't Reed Brignack at the plate.
Trying to give shout-outs to both teams here, so thank you for the feedback. Keep it coming. So
number 11, Cade Anderson, going to lead off the bottom of the 6th inning here. St. Paul's up 3-1 over the Gators from Santa Ma. First pitch fastball up, he takes it from Blaze the line.
A couple of good competitive at-bats by Anderson. Working some counts, which is good.
Also breaking ball.
That's going to get out of play.
Abear going back. It gets out of play. So shout out to Reggie Abear. We've talked about him. Him and Spalita both working hard behind the plate all day.
Absolutely.
Very impressed with Abear behind the plate for Santa Ma.
This is great weather, though, to be a catcher.
Oh, gosh, you love it.
Right? Nice little breeze coming in at you.
Telling me you don't like the double headers in August in South Texas?
Oh, you know what? I'll tell you I don't like.
Fastball, ball away.
I didn't like the 118 degrees in Tucson, Arizona rookie ball year when you got all black catcher's equipment.
Nice.
You ever seen it when people walk on walk on rooftops and the soles of their shoes just kind of melt and start sticking to the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what it felt like when I was catching.
What's the hottest baseball game you ever played in, Jeff?
Probably that.
That one?
Yeah.
Minor league, spring training?
Yeah, and the thing about it is,
hard hit ball from
nice.
Anderson, going to be a base hit to right field. He rounds first. Aaron Day getting the ball in pretty quick there from right field. Going to bring up number 8, Cade Lanou.
Thing about it is, too, in Tucson, in the middle of the summer, it's just nothing but like a hot wind blowing on you. You know, and so you add the heat, I get it, like a dry heat, but it's still 118 degrees and your skin feels like it wants to melt off. But you add that hot wind to it, and it just adds to the mix.
Lanu shows bunt there. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning here. St. Paul's 3, Santa Maula 1.
If he's going to put the bunt down, he wants to put the bunt down towards the first base side. You want that first baseman to have to come off and field it.
Showing bunt again, moves up in the box, pulls it back for ball 1. Going to make a 1-1 count on Lanu.
Good fundamental baseball right here.
Yeah.
It's playing the game.
Yep.
Kate Anderson on first
playing
base.
The game within the game.
Getting a good secondary, trying to see the ball off the bat, not committing anything too early.
Really see infielders even.
Another ball up. 2-1 count to Lanu.
Yeah, there's some guys that just absolutely hate small ball.
Right.
They hate the idea of giving up an out, but you got to know your team, and you got to know what your team's telling you.
Are you specifically referring to Maneri, or are you somebody else?
Well, no, there's a handful of guys that I know that absolutely hate it. Barry Butera. But no, when it's all said and done, you got to have the feel for your team. And if your team's not being able to produce on their own with no leash on, then sometimes the manager's got to step up and say, you know what, I need to manufacture something.
Yep. Oh. So with 2 strikes, Lanu still shows bunt and fouls it off for strike number 3 for an out.
Now batting.
So.
Yeah, that one's going to hurt.
So 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Steven Spolita up to the plate, number 5, the catcher for St. Paul's. Got Matthew Russo, the first baseman, on deck. Lalonde looks over at first, and Anderson shakes off a sign. Anderson gets another step. High fastball. It's like a pitch out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of those things, man. Half this game is guessing.
Yeah.
Statistics.
Yep.
So play the percentages right there. They wanted to try to manufacture
good block by
runner
Hebert
over in that situation, so you predict it as the defense.
It's actually a good time to try to go right here. You got a left-handed hitter. You got a fast guy with Cade on the mound. Aggressive hitting count.
Yeah, and you got a free swinger,
Steven, who can swing the
side.
bat. Yep.
Right.
Yep. So you're looking for a hit and run here?
I like it.
Maybe not necessarily a formal hit and run, but
no
definitely a situation where I think Cade goes.
Yep. Anderson going. Hebert throws it down.
Beautiful.
Good speed by Anderson. He's in there safely for a Fleur-de-Lis title stolen base.
Shout out to my boy Jeff Lestershire over there.
Fleur-de-Lis title, official stolen base sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Thank you to those guys.
The real closer, Jeff Lestershire.
Yep. Anderson with the lead on second. Lalonde looks back. Pitch to the plate. Ground ball to first base. Going to stay fair. Spolita's going to ground out as he runs hard through first base, frustrated.
Now batting for the Wolves, number 23, Matthew.
Slade Zephyr with the out for Santa Maula.
You got 2 open bases. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anderson on third. Matt Russo at the plate. First baseman, senior for St. Paul's.
He's just got to know that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Strike 1 take to Russo.
Well, at least it shows they're going to come right at him.
Good block by Hebert with a guy on third. Good take by Russo.
Outstanding job right there. I mean, you cannot afford to give up any free runs here. And with 2 outs, that type of effort behind the plate is awesome.
Yep.
Kudos to him.
1-1 count to Russo. The line shakes off the signal. Still in the stretch with Anderson on third. Comes set. Breaking ball, he kind of leaves it up. Doesn't even break off, really. Gonna make it 2-1.
See if you can find a barrel here.
Fastball, hard hit, foul down the line into the Santa Maula bullpen. Going to make it 2-2 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th on Russo. Off-speed pitch. Russo goes down swinging. And with that, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with a word from our sponsor.
This is a walk-on athlete. They push harder and put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
At Avala Imaging, let us reduce the stress of healthcare. Relax. Cutting-edge technology meets first-class service. You have a choice. Tell your doctor you choose Avala Imaging.
And we're back live at the Heat. Got Connor Simon, work producer today for the Wolfpack Broadcast Network. I can guarantee you this: youngest producer running anything today anywhere.
That's right.
Besides some Twitch streams for Fortnite, but I guarantee you there's not another kid out there running a 4-camera shoot with commercials and overlays. So
not at all.
So top of the 7th, St. Paul's up 3-1. Thank you, Connor Russo.
No problem, guys.
Oddly enough, Cade looks as strong now as he did earlier in the game.
Yes, he did. So Josh Denton up.
There we go.
Denton,
1-1.
second baseman.
Painted the outside corner.
So 1-2 count to Denton. Swing and a miss. Actually now a 1-2 count. Shout out to the scoreboard operators. That's where that clicker comes in.
Yeah.
So.
That might be Carter Winchester.
And when we get our hotkeys from Memphis, we'll have that on the screen. So
there's that same fastball that we've seen called for a ball all game. So, kudos to the umpire for staying with his zone.
Yep. He'll be watching the replay later. Same pitch, ball low. Full count here to Denton. Fouled it straight back. Fastball, Denton swings, high fly ball back to Gallagher in center field. Traxie's underneath it, moving into it. Makes it look easy for out number 1 here in the top of the 7th inning.
Yeah.
Going to bring up the catcher, number 8, Reggie Hebert. We've talked about him all day.
Yeah.
Great job behind the plate. Him and Splita both.
Doing an outstanding job.
So, Hebert is first at bat, struck out, second at bat, grounded out to Lanu at second. So let's see what he can do here in his third at bat against Cade Anderson. First pitch swinging, strike 1. St. Paul's up 3-1 over Santa Maula, top of the 7th inning. Going to have another one of those hour-and-a-half games, Jeff.
Yeah.
Ground ball to Koras. Great play across his body.
My goodness.
Wow.
Man, incredible.
Wow. Amazing play by Hunter Koras.
Wow. That was pretty impressive.
Backhands it, throws over the third base coach who was ducking and running into Koras, and Russo with the stretch. That's a big time play right there.
That is. That was outstanding.
And that's
play.
not the first one he's made this year, so it's fun to watch him.
Yeah.
He's got a really, really impressive glove.
Yes. So timeout. Coach Mick's going to make a River Rock Stoneworks mound visit, our official mound visit sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network, to relieve Cade Anderson through 6 2/3 innings of work. Let's see.
Yeah, we're going to go with Hunter.
Yep. So
I'm thinking that maybe there was a pitch count hit.
Yeah.
So 6 strikeouts on the day for Cade Anderson, so that's 36 and 12.
You go make a big league play, and then you go to the mound.
Yeah.
That's how that goes.
Koras going to come to the mound to close it out. Looks like
Looks like Cade's going to go to center field.
Yeah.
Yep, so Cade's going to go to center. Kaimi is still at short. Who's coming in over at third? Who's that look like standing between Lanu and number 4?
Is that Matthew Cody? No. That's not him. I can't tell.
Sun's in our eyes, so bear with us. Eric Hanrahan?
Hanrahan.
Hanrahan.
That's Hanrahan, okay.
Yep, so number 4, Eric Hanrahan going in at third base.
Special shout out to the Lemoynes over in Metairie.
Yep.
Lynn, Josh, Kobe,
So
Lucy.
2 outs, top of the 7th. St. Paul's up 3-1 over Sandomal.
Yeah, we're losing.
Oh. Wind is wreaking havoc on our
Little gust from nowhere.
little spread up here booth.
First pitch from Korath, strike 1
Nice
down
job.
the middle.
Nice job. It's a statement pitch.
Braden
Come in on
Kuriger at the plate.
I'm going to fill it up.
Breaking ball for strike 2 swinging. So 0-2 count, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. St. Paul's up 3-1. Korath in the windup. Strike 3, another top velocity strikeout.
And that's going to do it.
That's going to do it.
And that's a ball game, folks. So thank you to Top Velocity, our official strikeout sponsor, the Wolfpack Broadcast Network. And we're going to thank the rest of our sponsors. Thank you to Knights Nation. Knights Nation, our top travel ball organization in the Southeast.
Now they go to the left field, guys.
So players going out to left field to thank the Left Field Lounge. Also want to thank In and Out Urgent Care. Thank you to Dave and the guys over there. 4 locations, Covington, Madisonville, Mandeville, Metairie, and Uptown. Thank you to In and Out Urgent Care. Before we think another one, got the team going out to thank the Left Field Lounge.
There goes.
So trucks revving up.
Trucks are revving up, man.
The deer sausage is gone. High fives from the lounge. And also want to thank walk-ons.
Yeah.
You've heard from them all day. Walk-ons walk, walk-ons strikeout, walk-ons Krispy Kreme bread pudding, walk-ons pulled pork. Walk-ons, walk-ons, walk-ons. Thank you to Jason. And Matt Gallagher brought us food the other night. Awesome layout, so thank you to walk-ons. Also want to thank Fleur de Lis Title, official stolen base sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Thank you to Fleur de Lis Title. Jason Leicestershire.
Jeff Leicestershire.
Jeff, I'm sorry. Thinking walk-ons.
You're thinking Jason and walk-ons.
Yeah, so thank you to them.
Just got finished saying that.
Yep. Fleur de Lis Title, thank you guys. River Rock Stoneworks, Alan Baudouin and those guys. River Rock Stoneworks, our official pitching chain sponsor. Catcher's Clinic. I want to thank Catcher's Clinic. Jeff Winchester gave us a pretty good tutorial on several different things catching the other night. We also got a few tips today watching Reggie Abear and Steven Spalita work behind the plate.
Yep.
So shout out to those guys. Thank you to Catcher's Clinic. Also want to thank Athletic Mobility Institute. Thank you, Athletic Mobility Institute. Where can they find information on AMI?
Our website.
Website is AMI.
AthleticMobilityInstitute.com.
There it is, AthleticMobilityInstitute.com. Also want to thank, and we'll roll straight into it, St. Tammany and Ochsner. Go right into the post-game show. So big win for the Wolves coming off the loss last night to Dutchtown.
The big question right there is, how are you going to respond? How are you going to respond to last year? I mean, well, not last year, but last night, right? Very well played game. Just couldn't put some things together. And I think they did a nice job. They got out early, right? Got to the early lead, and put some runs together. Nice job by Cade Lanu getting that run in, right, in that spot when he moved up to the 2-hole. And then Anderson was Anderson, man.
Right.
So he pounded the zone.
6 strikeouts.
Yeah, 6 strikeouts. Controlled the game.
Yep, gave up 2 hits. Lee Amity had a double, and Slade Zephyr had a single.
Yeah.
And other than that, I mean, pretty much did his job. So big win for the Wolves.
Yeah. Two well put together teams.
Yep.
And that's a really good matchup. So
I mean, it's South
nice
Louisiana.
job. Yeah.
I mean, all the baseball games are pretty good matchups.
Mm-hmm.
You know, anybody can beat anybody on a given day. There's big names on all the teams around here, and just fun to watch them all.
Absolutely.
So
nice job.
So next up,
we got Tuesday night. We have
Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
Is that the sub? Is that a varsity? No,
It's a
Zachary.
varsity.
Zachary. Zachary's coming.
Yeah,
You're stomping grounds, man.
Figure out how that
we
marks.
expect excellence on Tuesday night from you.
So
I think the people watching from Zachary will expect excellence.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll expect it, but
Bob will.
They're going to get it.
Yeah.
They're going to get it though.
So
Bob, where's our statistician?
I think he's flying in Tuesday and coming straight here from the airport.
Okay, good.
And so he was texting me. So I think they're back from Houston, but he'll be here Tuesday, especially since Zachary's coming over. He can catch a ride.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it was good to see that this combination worked for us today.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's one of those things where we're still kind of early on.
Yep.
We haven't really started district play yet. You're trying to figure out what combinations work and what places, and it worked today. We were able to do it. Now, I mean, obviously, it helps when you have a guy like Cade on the mound to be able to hold them down to one run. But we wind up having a couple good at bats to push some guys in position. I know they hit a runner in. We got one hit by pitch. I want to say they walked one into, and then Lanu winds up getting a base hit.
Yeah, 2 out.
It was timely. Yeah. And that's what we need. And when you got a guy on the mound like Cade, there's only 2 other things that you need to do. You need to play good defense.
Yeah.
And you need to be able to execute when the time is called.
Yep.
They
still need those what-if scenarios with him. Like, how many runs does he need?
Yeah.
How do we play the game? How does the game kind of set itself up when you go up 2 runs?
I want to say that's the first run that he's given up.
Yeah.
Because he didn't give up any against Catholic.
Right.
He did not give up any against.
Yeah, you don't want him to give up any
Tulane,
runs, but they also need to know that as well. Like, what's it like when he gives up the hit?
Sure.
He gives up the run. We need to see exactly how much space we need to do, how we're going to manufacture the runs, and I think we did just that.
Yeah.
And also shout out to the defense behind Cade Anderson. Spolito working hard behind the plate. Kiami at shortstop had
nice
4
plays.
putouts.
Yeah.
Koras had a major league play at third base with a backhand. Lanu had a double play in
Machado
had a double play in the first inning, plus a couple more ground balls throughout the game. Barrios tracking down balls in right field, Reed Gallagher in center field. Cooper didn't get any action today in left, but I'm sure he got some free deer sausage out there at one point. So
if he was smart, he'd be working the left field lounge. Make sure that when he comes in between innings, they hook him up with some stuff.
Yep, and Russo, great job defense on the corner. So everybody got something hit to him except for Winchester. He got some meat out of it. So
that's right.
Some
Good
barbecue.
Good game,
that's the perks of the left field lounge in the left field. You're going to get fed.
Embrace it.
So big win for the Wolves over Santa Maula Gators.
Pushes us to 7-2.
That is
6-2.
6-2.
6-2.
Yeah.
So excited about Tuesday night. We're going to be hosting the Zachary Broncos.
Santa Maula's first loss.
Yep, Santa Maula's first loss. They beat Holy Cross last night.
Yeah.
Pretty handily.
Well, that just goes to show
Stunner.
It just goes to show you the competitive nature of all this.
So Hunter Koras walking underneath the St. Tammany Oshner WPBN streaming deck, giving him a shout out for closing the game and the major league play over there.
Oh, there's the freshman.
Yeah, here comes Coop.
Yeah.
Coop. Says what up?
I'm the cool freshman.
Yeah.
I'm just his dad.
So
I'm just his dad.
He's gonna be spinning
the bird actually. You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna be busy the rest of the day getting that eye black off his face. So
So I think that's the stuff from last night.
Oh, I think that might be the stuff from last week in Mobile.
Thanks to Randy Montgomery. Number 1
especially
for
Randy
calling
Montgomery.
the game today, and number 2 for cooking crawfish a little later on, right?
Yeah.
So big win for the Wolves. 6 strikeouts from Cade Anderson gets the W. Good game, Cade.
How about Cade?
So big win for the Wolves. And with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the St. Tammany Oshner post-game show live from the Heap on the WPBN streaming deck. So Jeff Russo, Jeff Winchester,
247,
Connor Russo, and Mike Arnold. We'll see you guys Tuesday night, Taco Tuesday, 5:30 at the Heap, and peace.